You know what time it is.
It's the Brakedown.
Good morning, DHS. Welcome back to the Brakedown and welcome to a new studio.
Getting right into things, last week was FFA week. They hosted many cool different events.
Like a petting zoo,
A mullet competition,
and most importantly, Kiss the Steer.
Lauren Cornell is going to show us which teacher kissed that cow.
FFA week was February 20th through the 23rd. FFA hosted an array of events like a barbecue, petting zoo, and a mullet contest.
It's kind of our symbolic week of all chapters can kind of come under it and show what's going on at our chapters. So other chapters in the state will probably have different stuff, but it still falls under National FFA week. It takes a lot of work to set this all up. Obviously, we need outside resources like Pete, who brought the horses and the mule. We need people like that, and it's great that we have a community that can help with that.
Pete Craig is a partner of FFA who donates some of his animals and offers board for some of theirs.
When I was a young kid going to grammar school, I loved horses and cattle, and I was fortunate enough that my father exposed me to it. And then later in life, I went into the career of agriculture. My kid's involved in it, and he was at high school in Mr. Hess's class and involved in not only FFA but 4-H as well. And through him, I've just kept going.
While they have many events throughout the week, a crowd favorite is Kiss the Steer. During FFA week, teachers had jars in their classes for students to donate to. The teacher with the most money at the end of the week got to kiss the cow. English teacher Gwyneth Bruce got the most out of her students, winning the grand prize kiss. For Bruce, today wasn't just her lucky day to kiss a farm animal, because
I love FFA.
FFA means more than cute livestock. To Bruce, it's about their world impact. All money raised for the Kiss the Steer event goes towards the DHS chapter's endeavors.
I love the work they do, and 820 million people go hungry in our world every single day. And these students are going to make a huge positive difference.
For the Brakedown, this is Lauren Cornell.
We have many different clubs on campus to fit everybody's interests, like Juggling Club,
The Wildlife Restoration and Conservation Club,
and quite uniquely, Aquarium Club.
Let's go check out those tanks with Sean Campbell.
To most people, having an aquarium at school seems like a crazy idea, but not for junior Christopher O'Keefe, who is the founder and president of Davis High's Aquarium Club.
I just thought, I like aquariums, I have some at my house, and why not start a club?
Every Wednesday at lunch in DHS math teacher Daniel Gonzalez's T3 classroom, the club meets to learn about fish, work to improve the current fish tanks, and vote on the name and type of fish the club will purchase next.
We take care of aquariums and we learn stuff about fish and the ecosystem in the aquarium. It's a nice environment.
To set up an aquarium, you first have to place substrate, or the rocks, wood, and gravel at the bottom of the tank. Then cheap fish are used to test the water to make sure it is livable before the regular fish move in. Luckily, O'Keefe has experience running similar tanks at home for the last 2 years.
I watched it probably over 1,000 hours of aquariums on YouTube.
But having a fish tank at school presents new challenges compared to a home tank, as club members are not able to take care of it every day. The club uses an auto-feeding system to keep the fish alive over the weekend and holidays.
It's kind of also a trouble keeping the water clean. As you can see here, we can't do a water change every single day because of the weekends and other stuff.
Even with extensive preparation, things can still go wrong.
These babies were all were from the females that were in this tank before they died, for causes that honestly I have no clue about. But we have the babies. So the babies are the future of this tank.
O'Keefe hopes to expand to having 2 fish tanks by the end of the year. But there's just one problem.
Our grant from the school was $100, which was enough money to get started at least. Now we're kind of out of money.
With minimal remaining funds, O'Keefe has to find other ways to maintain the tank, like working on it during his second period calculus class with Gonzalez.
I'll always do my work first, but afterwards, if there's something urgent, I'll go fix the aquarium. Like if there's crazy algae outbreaks, I'll scrub it, or if there's too many snails, I'll kill some.
All of his hard work pays off, however, when he sees other students admiring the tanks.
I've noticed a lot of people in the class looking at it and at least caring about it a little, so that makes me happy.
For the Brakedown, This is Sean Campbell.
It's definitely our favorite time of the week.
It's time for sports. Last week, Alessandra Trask went to the women's soccer section finals.
Kick it.
Saturday, February 24th, I traveled down to Cosumnes River College in Elk Grove. This is women's soccer section finals.
Number 1 guy.
It's Davis seeded 3rd versus Del Oro seeded 5th. Both teams only have one loss, and the last time that they faced off, which was early in the season, ended in a tie, meaning it should be a competitive game. With an aggressive playing style, the Eagles managed to get a quick break, scoring an early goal, putting the pressure on the Blue Devils to follow up. Getting the ball back, junior Mia Alamares puts a hard shot on the goal, just missing, leading Davis throughout the season as one of their top scorers. The score remains unchanged as we approach the second half. Davis is fighting hard on both offense and defense, ready for an opportunity to strike back. Stopping the ball, young goalie, sophomore Aubrey "The Wall" McClin, hustles to boot the ball back down to the other side of the field. Filling the stands, Blue Devil fans cheer on the team, showing their spirit to encourage the girls to fight on and come back as time runs out. With the final score of 1-0, Del Oro just beats Davis to claim the title of champions. Despite the loss, the Devils qualify for the NorCals, still being an exceptionally skilled soccer team ready to play on. For the Breakdown, this is Alessandra Trask.
We really hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
And our new studio.
We'll see you next week.